Join me as I go on this hike looking for snakes. Right off the bat, there's a little eastern garter snake. How cool is that? This might be a good sign that this hike is about to go well. And it turns out that's correct. Right here we have a white spotted slimy salamander. The reason they have this common name is the slime they produce. It stays on your hand. You can wash it like crazy and the dirt and stuff will just be on your hand for quite a while. I learned that the hard way when I was a kid. Now if any of you are able to identify the centipede, what is it? Get ready for the moment I spot one of the target species I had while I was on this hike. Captured on film the moment I spotted it. As you can tell, I'm doing a voiceover, and that was the plan while I was on this hike. But during this next one, I couldn't help but talk. So there's been moments I talk and then just stop. It's just my head was all over the place. Copperhead. How awesome is that? Wow. This is one of the targets I had. That is so cool. At this moment, I wish I had the actual camera with me because, geez, what a beautiful snake. It's just so incredible. And they just blend in so well to the leaf litter. I don't know how I saw it, but I'm so glad I did. And since it was originally way too close to the trail, I decided to help move it off because I've come across way too many that are no longer with us. And yeah, didn't want that to happen to this beautiful one. As I've been filming these videos now, if I don't see anything, I just delete that clip. And I didn't even realize I captured the moment I spotted the next target species until now. The only reason I knew is because clearly I kept the clip. But check this out, next target. Three, two, one. A timber rattlesnake. Wow, up here it's rare to see them nowadays. I used to find a bunch, now I don't find that many. Lucky if I see one, and today is one of those days. Incredible. Now, after I capture some of this initial footage of the snake, I go try to find another one. But I realize every time I see one, I just film it for a second and move on. I don't spend time just watching it, even if it's just in that same spot. So I come back and film it again. So I'm going to spend quite some time with this snake. The timber rattlesnake, Crotalus horridus. You notice the chevron patterns on the back, but my favorite part of the timbers is that brownish stripe that goes down. Incredible. Now they come in a few different color phases. This one is a tannish phase, but they can be almost yellowish. My favorite are the black phase. Some of the black phase have that brownish stripe, and it's almost golden looking against the black. That's my all-time favorite. Even the chevron pattern on some of the black phase have that brownish coloration. It's just incredible. Guys, not only am I on the top of the world, we found two of the target species and the only two venomous snakes we have around here. Wow. Timber rattlesnake. Unreal. Let's see if we can find another one though. I pretty much climbed down all those rocks from the overlook. Now I climbed back up above where the timber rattlesnake was. At this point I spent some time with it and just watch it. It came out all the way, soaking in the sun, as you can see right here. It was pretty windy, chilly this day, much more so than the other days this week. As you can see here, the snake isn't really in frame, and that's because I'm looking around where I'm sitting just to make sure there's no other snakes around, and I lose focus of the snake. But I cut out most of that and just kept the parts where the snake is in frame. Another thing I was thinking is, what if people were up at the overlook and just me alone just climbing up the side of the rocks like a crazy person? Luckily no one was there. This spot there's usually nobody, but recently there's been a lot more people. Most of the spots I go look for snakes have now had a lot more people. It's unfortunate because I don't like looking for snakes when people are there, just because I'm sure it looks insane. But another thing is, more people, the more likely these animals are going to get hurt. And not just the fact that these animals sometimes get hurt by people, but the fact that they litter and just ruin these beautiful natural areas. Unfortunate, but us as a species need to do better. So let's spend some time with this beautiful snake. What an icon. But I hope you enjoyed spending time with me out in the woods looking for snakes and finding two of the targets. Some of the others were eastern milk snake and green snakes, rough or smooth. Didn't see any, but it'll happen soon enough. Click like, click subscribe, comment which was your favorite out of all of what we saw, which wasn't many. Garter snake, the salamander, some sort of centipede, copperhead, and timber rattlesnake. And I want to give a big shout out to my channel members. If you'd like to support my channel, become a channel member, get early access to videos and exclusive content. Also, a big shout out to my Patreon members. If you'd like to support me over there, you also get early access and exclusive content there as well. And a big shout out to those that donate in other ways. Love you all very much. Click the notification bell because there's going to be a lot more herping videos and one coming up that you don't want to miss. I'll keep it a surprise. No matter how bad, I just want to stay here and just watch this one. Just observe what it does. I'm going to try to find another one really quick before I head out. How amazing is that? So beautiful, so lucky and fortunate to have these around. So hopefully we see another one.